Hi guys, I'm Shay Niche and thank you for stopping by my channel, Shay Love Hair. Today we're going to be discussing how to pick out your crochet hair. So if you're new to crochet and you want to know like how do I pick, like what's going to be the easiest? Like have you been in the store and you're looking around and you're like, oh my god, like there are aisles and aisles and aisles of crochet hair. What in the world am I supposed to pick? If this has been you, then just keep watching. Okay, so I have so many people to inbox me about, like what kind of hair to get. Like they'll send a picture, you'll have an idea of what you want. You'll send me a picture and you'll be like, how is this hair going to do? Is this easy to maintain? Is this something that you think I can put in easily? So whether or not you're installing it yourself or you're getting someone else to install it and you want to know how to maintain it, then just keep watching this video. We're going to go over everything that you need to know. So first off, I would suggest if you are new to crochet and you're trying to learn how to install it and you're trying to learn how to maintain it, easiest style to try first is going to be bulk crochet. What I mean by that is like pre-looped hair, like the crochet box braids, the crochet swinglies, the crochet singlies twist, the crochet locks, the crochet passion twist, all these different ones that come pre-looped already. That is going to be the easiest form of crochet that you can install and maintain right off the rip. Now, is it perfect crochet? No. Now, for those who have weaker edges, I wouldn't suggest bulk crochet hair. But if you don't have that issue, then that's the way to go. You might not like the locks or the box braids. Maybe you want a free-flowing, single, like, loose hair. I get that. Okay. So, you're in the beauty supply store. You're trying to figure out what in the world you want. Like most crochet hair is going to be curly or wave of some sort, right? They have straight, but let me tell you, if you're new to crochet hair, straight is just not the way to go. Now, Free Twist and Model has a pre-looped straight crochet hair. However, for the most part, you can install that hair in the regular pre-loop. But when you get to the top sections, you do not want to install that hair pre-looped. Like, it's not going to be cute. Like, you're going to have to take it out. You're going to have to learn how to secure it. You're going to have to learn how to split it and all that stuff. So, I wouldn't advise it. The curlier, the better in this situation. When you're new to crochet, when you're new trying to install it, or if you're new trying to maintain it, the curlier, the better. Right off the rip, okay? So this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. Not complicated, but there's a difference in whether you're going to install it yourself versus if you're going to get it professionally installed, okay? Now, if you're going to get it professionally installed, then texture is not going to matter too much. It might vary in your price, okay? But as far as a professional, they should know how to, knot the hair, secure it, and all of that to make sure that there's no shedding and that there's not any slippage or anything like that. So if you're going to a professional, you have a little bit more variety you can pick from. However, that professional might charge more if you pick ones that are more difficult to install. And rightfully so. Rightfully so, because if you get some that has a lot of slippage and it takes a lot more securing, that's extra time and extra work. And I don't mean just a few seconds. I mean, it can be a little bit more work, okay? So if you're looking, for price, whatever, then you still want to go by these rules that I'm about to tell you about picking hair that you're going to install, because that way if it's going to be easier to install or harder to install, and so that way you can kind of vary on what you want to pay versus what you don't want to pay, okay? So the first thing you want to do is look for the texture of the hair. Yes, most beauty supply stores will let you feel it. If you take it up to the front and you're like, hey, ma'am, do you mind if I just touch this just a bit? I'm just trying to see if it's silky or rough, you know, whatever. And they'll open it a little bit and let you like feel one strand at the end or something like that, you know? So you shouldn't have that problem. I wouldn't take it upon yourself to open it, you know, but take it to the front and they should let you feel it, okay? Now, if it is kinky, like the rougher, the better when it comes to install. That might not be the look that you're wanting. You might want something a bit more silkier, but there are cons and complications that comes with silky hair that we'll talk about in a minute. However, let's go back to this kinky hair. So the kinkier the texture, to the better, okay? Let me give you some examples of kinkier hair, okay? When you talk about Free Tris has a line that's a one curl series. And outside of Free Tris, Model has a one curl series. Theirs is kinky as well. And then let me see, Zuri. I'm not sure if they're discontinuing Zuri or not, because all of my hair stores have had it on sale and they haven't been restocking it. So I'm not sure if they're pulling that line or not, but they have a V8, 9, 10 collection. They have that in weft hair and they have it in crochet hair. And I think the weft hair comes with the closure and all this stuff too, but the crochet version of it is all in one pack. It comes in like 3 bundles and it's like 8-inch, 9-inch, and 10-inch, something like that. And you can install it whichever way you want to get the desired look that you want or whatever. But most of them are kinky. Now I won't say all of them because they have a like a wand curl and a go-go curl or something like that that is silkier, and that's a little more difficult. But then they also have like a bohemian curl and a water wave and a Congo curl that are way more like rougher, and that hair is not gonna move, period. Okay. Kima Braid has a line, a curl colon line that comes with this spiral hair. A lot of people were using it for like the tapered looks. That hair is kinkier. So those are some examples to look at when you're going in the beauty supply store. Definitely check those out. Those kinkier textures, you're going to have to knot it like once or twice. You're not going to have to secure it. And also, in most cases, the older that hair is, the better it looks. Like it progresses with time and it just looks more natural. So you don't have to worry about trying to get up and brush it and all that stuff. Like all you're going to do is just kind of finger through it a little bit, maybe put some oil sheen on it, because that hair does tend to get a bit dull as time goes on. But outside of that, that's pretty much going to be it. Like it might get a little frizz, but it's not going to be the kind of frizz that's just like this silky hair would get, okay? It's more like a natural frizz, like, you know, it's your hair and it's humid outside and your hair frizz up. Like that's the kind of frizz it's going to get. It's not going to look that bad like at all. It's just going to make it look more natural. So to me, those kinkier textures, when it comes to installing it and maintaining it, it's going to be the easiest. On the other hand, if it's silky, like this kind of silky, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult, okay? If you're new to crocheting your hair, I would not under any circumstances get silky hair. I just wouldn't. Like, this is not beginner hair. Not at all. And let me give you some examples of silky hair. Kima Treasure. Very silky. Very complicated. Glance Braid. All of them silky. All of them complicated. Okay. This hair, which is Easy Braid, is what it's called. Yeah, this hair is silky. Kima Ocean Wave, silky. Free Tris Go-Go Curl. Free Tris hair in general, I can't think of a kinky Free Tris hair. Yeah. Free Tris, other than their bulk hair, you know, like the braids and the dreads and stuff like that. Outside of that, loose hair, even their water wave that's supposed to be kinky, is silky. It's just got a tight curl pattern to make it appear kinky, but it's actually very much silky. So when you talk about those brands, if you're new, I wouldn't suggest it, okay? If you're going to a professional to get it done, expect a higher price. I mean, most professionals, they're going to charge you extra because they have to secure it so that it's not, because yeah, you watch, I'm sure like me, you watch a whole lot of, you know, crochet videos online, and they're like knotting it 6 and 7 and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times. Like, who wants a knot that big? Have you seen that? Like, it doesn't look good. Like, it might look all right on camera, like from a distance, but have you seen it in person? Like, it's not cute. So I just want to suggest that, I mean, and on top of that, that doesn't really stop slippage, not for real. Unless you just one of those that wrap your hair up at night and then you take it off and that's it. Like, you don't want to flip it. You don't want to do none of that. You just want it to be, then okay. But if you want some movement, if you're going to be flipping around, if you're going to be trying different styles and all that kind of stuff, then they're wrapping it 10 times. It don't work, okay? Like, you're going to have to secure it, okay? And let me put in another plug, because there's a video out there that I have for learning how to secure your crochet braids. So check that video out too. I'll try to link everything for y'all, or at least put it in the suggested videos, which I think is usually around this side somewhere over here. So just be on the lookout for that. But if not, just go to my channel and look through there, honey, because it's several. Okay. Like I said, the Silky Hair, like, I wouldn't advise that on if you're new to crochet, and not just new to installing, but new to maintaining it, okay? If you're going to get a silky hair, like, okay, for instance, you see this hair, okay, on my head, and you're like, I want it. I'm going to go let somebody else do it, but I want it, okay? And you're new. This hair right here, it comes like below, let's see, below my boobs, okay? And I can go and tell you, the longer the hair is, the more work it is. Now, this hair, this is new. I just installed this hair yesterday, last night, whatever, pretty much all day because I couldn't stay off the phone. So, this hair, like I said, I haven't given it a chance. I can't say that it tangles or anything, but I'm sure it is. You know, I mean, it's long hair, and silky hair is going to tangle. I have to get up in the morning, and I had to brush this hair to make it look like something. Had to finger my way through it. I sprayed some water on it, you know, trying to see how to maintain this hair. Again, can't give you specifics on it because it's new and I just installed it. Never tried this brand before at all, so I'm not even sure what all it's going to take to maintain it. But what I do know is it needs maintaining, okay? It's not going to be like the kinky hair, you know, the kinky curly hair that you're going to get, that you're just going to take your bonnet off and fluff it and be out. It's not like that. You're going to have to do some work with this hair. So if you're going to get silky hair and you just want it, that just wants you what you want, then you need to cut it, okay? Don't have it down your back, okay? Just don't. Like, do a bob or something like that. Know what you're getting yourself into first, because this is going to be a whole lot of work. The shorter the hair, the less work it's going to take. And that's all crochet hair around the board. Like, if you get kinky hair and it's long, it's still going to like tangle in the back. It just is. I mean, there's no crochet hair out there that's not going to do that. Some of it is easier to maintain than others, but all of it's going to do it across the board. It just is. So, but when you come to silky hair, it's a whole different kind of matting. Like, it's a whole different kind, sis. Like, it's a whole different kind. So, if you're going to get this, don't let it be long where it's like rubbing against your neck and against your back. Like, get you a cute little bob like this right here. Eventually, I'm going to probably cut it into a bob or something because it'll be cute, right? Most silky hair, you know, there's going to be like a loose wave or something like that. It'll be cute in a bob. So just do something like that. And then once you see what all it takes to maintain that, you have a better idea of if you are willing to put in the work, or if you even have the time to put in the work every day to maintain a longer length in the hair. This silky hair, if you're new to it, I just want to do it. So I have some examples, pretty much the opposite ends of the spectrum, so you can see. I wish there was a way for me to let you guys feel it, to know, but I think you'll get it. All right, so on one end of the spectrum is the kinky hair that I'm suggesting to you guys, okay? So the hair that I have in my hand now is called Congo Curl by Zuri. This is the hair. You can see the texture in it. I'm going to see if you can hear it. You can hear it? Like, it's so rough. It's beautiful hair, but it's very, very rough. Okay? And this hair, of course, it will dull over time, but I only use like water, and then I use a little bit of oil to give it its shine back. But the older it got, the better it looked. I absolutely loved it. I do have a video on the install and the review of this hair, so check that out as well. But yeah, this is just some leftover hair I had from a client. Now, on the other end of the spectrum is this hair that I have in right now. Okay, this hair reminds me of that Valentine hair. Like, I don't know, you young ones might not know what I'm talking about, but you know the ones, y'all know. That Valentine hair be silky, right? Like this hair is that silky. The only difference is the hairspray method kind of worked on this hair. As far as I can tell, again, it ain't even been a full 24 hours since I had it in my head, but so far so good. But the Valentine hair, like you gotta just secure that a whole nother way. Like, it won't work. So, but this is about as close as you're gonna get to it. But this hair is very silky. See if you can you hear it? There's no sound, right? Because it's so soft. It's just so soft. And it's very, very shiny. Here it is side by side. See the difference? Yeah. Okay. So again, when you see this kind of hair, this is going to be more work. This hair can come in different curl patterns. Like, this hair comes in different curl patterns, but it's still the same hair. Like, it's still, like, it might be a tighter curl, but it's still silky. And it's still going to take the same amount of securing. This hair, you're going to have to brush it. You're going to have to do some stuff to it. This hair, you're not. Yes, there's hair that falls in between. Absolutely. The closer you can get to this rough texture, the easier it's going to be for you. I hope that this helps you. So for the next time that you're in the beauty supply store, you kind of know what to look for and know what to stay away from for the time being. But if I missed anything, hit me in the comments. Let me know. And of course, I will answer just as soon as I can. Again, thank you guys for rocking with me. The growth of this channel has been absolutely amazing and far from what I ever imagined it could be. So, man, I appreciate you guys so much. Like, y'all have no idea. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for rocking with me. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace and blessings.